In the grand tapestry of myth and legend, two names shine brighter than almost any other: King Arthur and Beowulf. One is the legendary king who forged a kingdom from chaos. The other a lone warrior who stared into the abyss and didn't flinch. Both are titans, paragons of heroism, but they represent two very different paths to greatness. So, let's settle this age-old debate. Who truly is the ultimate human hero? To understand them, we have to go back to their beginnings. Arthur's story is one of destiny foretold. An orphan, unaware of his royal blood, he rises to power not through conquest, but through a sign of divine right. He pulls the sword, Excalibur, from the stone, an act no other man could achieve. This single moment doesn't just make him a king. It anoints him as the chosen one, the leader prophesied to unite a fractured Britain. His journey starts with a miracle, setting him on a path to build a civilization. Beowulf's arrival on the scene is dramatically different. He isn't a prophesied king. He's a warrior from the land of the Geats, a man who hears of a distant kingdom, Denmark, tormented by a monster. King Roker's great mead hall, hero, stands empty, its people living in fear of the creature Grendel. What does Beowulf do? He gathers his 14 best men, sails across the sea, and walks into Roker's court to offer his services. His motivation isn't a divine calling. It's a quest for glory, a chance to test his legendary strength against an unbeatable foe. He arrives not as a destined ruler, but as a solution, a hero for hire driven by personal ambition and a desire to earn his place in the sagas. This brings us to the source of their power, which couldn't be more distinct. Arthur is the wielder of Excalibur, a sword forged in the mystical Isle of Avalon. It has a blade that can cut through any material, and its scabbard protects its wearer from harm. His power is intrinsically linked to magic and divine favor. He is a great warrior, yes, but his ultimate authority and a significant part of his strength are granted to him by a power beyond the mortal realm. He is a conduit for a higher purpose, and his legendary sword is the symbol of that sacred trust. Beowulf, on the other hand, is a force of nature in human form. His power isn't in a magical weapon, it's in his own two hands. The tailies say he has the strength of 30 men in his grip. When he faces Grendel, he famously scorns the use of a sword and shield, wanting a fair fight, man against monster. He relies on raw, brutal, almost superhuman physical strength. His power isn't bestowed, it's innate. It's the sheer, unadulterated might of a man who has pushed the limits of human potential to a terrifying degree. He is his own weapon, a testament to what a single individual can achieve through sheer will and physical prowess. Now, let's look at their defining deeds. Arthur's legacy is built on a grand scale. As king, he doesn't just fight monsters. He fights chaos itself. He rallies the Knights of the Round Table, a fellowship of the best warriors in the land, and leads them in a series of 12 legendary battles against Saxon invaders and rebellious lords. His greatest achievement is the unification of Britain, creating an era of peace and prosperity. He establishes Camelot, a beacon of justice and order in a dark and brutal age. Arthur's heroism is that of a statesman and a general, a leader who builds something lasting, a kingdom that will be remembered for centuries as a golden age. Beowulf's deeds are intensely personal and visceral. His story is not about building nations, but about confronting nightmares head-on. First, he faces Grendel, the monster that has terrorized Hero for 12 years. In a primal, hand-to-hand battle, he tears the beast's arm from its socket, mortally wounding it. But the fight isn't over. Grendel's mother, a vengeful water hag, seeks revenge. Beowulf dives into her murky, underwater lair, a place no other hero would dare to go. In that desperate struggle, he defeats her, cleansing the land of its curse. These are not battles of armies on a field. They are intimate, claustrophobic struggles against pure evil in its most monstrous form. His heroism is that of the ultimate monster slayer, the individual who walks into the darkness so others don't have to. This difference in their actions reflects their core ideals. Arthur is the architect of a new society. He establishes the Knights of the Round Table, a fellowship bound by an oath of chivalry. They swear to do no outrage, to be merciful, to aid women, and to fight only in just causes. Arthur's dream is Camelot, a kingdom built not just on strength, but on justice, fairness, and a code of moral conduct. He champions the rule of law over the rule of the strongest. His ideal is civilization itself, a structured, orderly world where righteousness prevails. Beowulf operates under a different, older set of rules, the heroic code of the Germanic warrior. This code values personal glory, loyalty to one's lord, and unwavering courage in the face of certain death. Beowulf seeks fame that will outlive him. He is fiercely loyal to his own king, Hygellic, and to Hrolfr, whom he pledges to serve. His bravery is absolute. Even in his old age, as king of the Geats, when a dragon threatens his people, he chooses to face it alone, knowing it will likely be his final battle. He doesn't build a new system of justice. He embodies the existing virtues of his culture to their absolute peak. His ideal is the perfection of the individual hero, a man whose name will be sung by poets for all time. So, who is the ultimate hero? It depends on your definition. Arthur is the once and future king, the civilizer, the man who brought light to the darkness and built a dream that continues to inspire us. His legacy is one of order, justice, and hope for a better world. He represents the hero as a leader, a unifier, a king who sacrifices for his people and his kingdom. Beowulf is the quintessential warrior, the monster slayer who confronts evil in its rawest form. He is the champion who faces the abyss for personal glory, but also for the protection of others. His legacy is one of courage, strength, and the indomitable will of a single man against overwhelming odds. He represents the hero as an individual force, a protector who stands between humanity and the things that lurk in the dark. One built a kingdom, the other cleaned out the nightmares. Is the ultimate hero the one who builds the house, or the one who slays the monsters trying to tear it down? Arthur gives us a society to strive for, while Beowulf gives us the courage to defend it. The choice is yours. Let me know in the comments who you think deserves the title. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this legendary showdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into myth and history.